Alright guys, today I'm showing you guys everything that we know about Lobs in 2K26 this year. So as you guys may have seen in a previous video or just overall in 2K26 if you've played it all, Lobs, if you're playing on a difficulty all-star or higher, are going to be randomized between 4 different buttons, which is just X, square, triangle, and circle. So it could be random. Whatever button that pops up here is actually randomized. So I'm playing on all-star difficulty here, throwing it to Giannis. He does get a triangle lob, and you need to learn how to react and get triangle or circle or X compared to the square that it used to be all the time. Now I also do have some more information about Lobs. So what I'm going to do here is actually go over some clips after getting another lob with Giannis, just to show you it's not going to be triangle every single time. So this time it's actually going to be square lob back to back. So now I'm going to show you guys some clips of online gameplay with a my player and showing you guys exactly how you can work around this and get better at actually timing your lobs. So looking at this Pro Am 3v3 clip, my teammate misses a shot. I do end up not getting the rebound. And luckily, we are a good defensive team, so I'm just going to get a steal here with my gold interceptor. He ends up throwing me a lob super quick. You see the circle pops up right away. I'm not pre-hitting square or anything like that. You see the circle pops up. It's a massive bar since it's a wide open lob. You can time it as long as you hit circle before it reaches the end of the bar. You're going to be able to be good and time this lob. So I do end up actually timing the lob. We're just going to watch through the clip again here. Don't get the rebound, unfortunately. But you see circle pops up, and I hit it pretty late into the lob, but my teammates understand that I understand the lob system, and they can throw lobs to me, so we get some nice clips. You see it's right near the edge, so it's a circle lob there. This is the Pro Am 3v3 game. We also have another lob clip in Pro Am 3v3, another defensive play against the exact same team. I just clipped both of these. This is all the same game, so it's a Pro Am is higher difficulty than most other game modes. He throws a lob to me. I get an X instead, get a 360 lob. It's pretty nice. And for the reason I clipped this one, I want to show it to you as well, is because there is someone actually near the paint. So look at this guy ends up coming in the paint, and the purple hair, you see him on the left-hand side. He ends up coming in the paint. I hit X beforehand, so my lob timing doesn't get affected at all, and I get an easy lob even as he is jumping. I do yam it down over him. So it's going to be a different button each time. Now, one thing I did actually realize as well, which I'm going to throw a clip up on the screen now, my live reaction. You don't need to time lobs when you have slashing takeover, which is massive news. Everyone, make sure you get this out to your friends and everything. If you have slashing takeover, tell your friends to throw you lobs because you don't need to time anything. Hey! No, I didn't have to time that. Oh, when you have takeover, you don't have to time your lobs. That's actually tough as hell. So after you guys see that clip right there, I am going to show you one more thing about lobs, and this is regarding double lobs. So double lobs, if you get a triangle button to pop up when you're throwing it to your player who's going to do a layup, you will drop the lob every single time, just like that. If he gets triangle, he's going to drop it every time because you're spamming triangle to try and get a double lob, and in this case, it's going to view it as you're mistiming the lob, so you end up dropping the ball. But if I get any button other than triangle, you actually can throw a double lob. And regarding double lobs, the second one that you're finishing, like Giannis, he doesn't need to time it. So in this case, I'm going to do another lob with Curry. We've been talking through the whole time. You guys see it's the same exact game. Curry cuts down the lane, lob it up to him, he gets a triangle again. So unfortunately, I can't show it on that because he got triangle again. We are going to just keep going until Curry gets something other than triangle, because as a guard, if you get triangle in the paint, you're not able to throw a double lob. It will just be a turnover for the player throwing the lob, which I think Mike Wayne kind of needs to fix because it means double lobs are now just RNG based. But lobs in general this game are much improved. I think they're a little bit annoying, the fact that you have to actually time it with a different button each time, but we're going to try and do it here. Curry didn't end up cutting, so I'm just going to get him down the lane real quick. So this is the same exact game here. We're going to get Curry to do a pick and roll so we can hopefully get a lob to Curry that won't be a triangle lob. So in this case, it is triangle again. Oh, wait a minute. I just threw a lob out of triangle. So okay, we figured out the code. I just figured it out live on stream. So for you to be able to do a double lob when triangle pops up, you still need to end up timing the lob. But as long as you time the triangle lob in the circle, you're still able to throw a double lob out of that. That is insane news that I didn't know even going into this video. It's actually wild that I figured that out. So double lobs are actually back. You need to have your player end up timing them in the paint though. So it's going to be much more difficult to do a double lob. I'm going to try and do one here. Just showing you guys exactly how it works if you don't get triangle as a lob. So I get square. It says I mistimed, but Giannis ends up getting the double lob because even though I mistimed it, it's a square lob, so I end up catching it and throwing it. Now, if triangle pops up, you do have to time it within the triangle circle and double tap triangle there. It will still throw a double lob, but it won't throw it if you mistime the triangle shot. So I'm going to try and do that again just to verify that because I only did it one time and I haven't seen this until this video that I'm recording right now. So we throw it up to him. You don't have to time it for square lob, and Giannis doesn't have to time his dunk lob. So actually there in the double lob, it shows you exactly how easy it used to be and how it kind of still is that easy, but it is another layer of double lobs that you have to think about. When it pops up triangle as your lob button, you need to make sure you spam triangle only when it gets into the green bar. So I'm going to do, if I don't get another lob here, I'm going to actually slow-mo exactly what happened on the one double lob that I did get with triangle. We're going to see if we can get another one here. Hopefully triangle pops up. It does not do triangle, so it's just going to be square again. You don't have to time it with Giannis. You don't have to time it with Curry. If anything but triangle pops up, no timing is required. So we throw a lob up to Curry here. It's a square lob, doesn't matter the timing. Giannis gets a contact lob, and you can get contact lobs more frequently out of double lobs. If you haven't noticed that already with lobs, it is a fact. You're going to get contact lobs more frequently if you throw a double lob since it's untimed. So I time the triangle lob and it throws a double lob. So as long as you get in the green for your triangle lob, double lob, you are able to throw another one when you spam triangle. So that is actually huge news for lobs. And that is going to wrap it up for this lobs video. Hopefully you guys do understand lobs a little bit more here in 2K26 this year. It's going to be a good year. I already do enjoy the gameplay very much. And the fact that you have to time your lobs just means it's going to be more skill based. So that's a triangle lob there. Giannis green. We're going to close it out and I'm signing off for now.